Here's a, this is a book, Dropping the Struggle by Roger Housden. He's written a lot of collections of poems that I really like, and Pauline just got this book, and I've been just browsing it. But there was something that really struck me. There's a poem in here from a woman named Tammy Hanna. It's called Release. Does it matter who I am? To have a definition, to make me stand out or blend in, to have a set life plan. I'm going to read that again. Does it matter who I am? To have a definition, to make me stand out or blend in, to have a set life plan. Walking in the storm, sky breaking overhead, it's easier if I am simply here on the pavement, walking in the company of leaves blowing about. It's easier if I'm not someone fighting against the wind, talking to myself about how soaked my new boots are getting, kicking myself for not bringing my umbrella. If I don't have to be someone, I don't have anything to cling to or defend. This used to scare me. I can't be nothing. I can't be no one. But now, give me nobody over somebody any day. After the storm, the leaves will settle, fall where they will. Their curled brown bodies will greet us in the morning. Drops of grace on our way to school and work. I think that's a beautiful poem, and it addresses that idea that there's not just one way of being, there's not just one path. If I don't have to be someone, I don't have anything to cling to or defend. It's a very sort of counterintuitive way, for me, of approaching the world. But the further I go, the more I realize it's kind of that or nothing. I can't really go back to that solid, vectored path. It's just not there. It's not where my excitement level is built. But it means letting go of that real solid, defined identity that I've always had. There's another poem. Well, yeah, it's a poem. This book, A Year with Hafiz, translated by Daniel Ladinsky, an excellent book. My brother gave me this. Here's another little poem, Sheltered by the Sun. Hafiz was a 14th century Persian poet. Excellent. Look what can grow from one shaft in a field, or from one shaft like a human being. Beautiful cities can rise in our minds or be burned there to the ground. We can become so ripe. Schools and buildings can be named after us, and things we have written may come to be spoken in several tongues. What does love care about any fame? Not a thing. But love does not mind any attention it gets either if that attention increases the capacity to give. Love does not mind that place where it camped for a while in a physical form, or where that body may come to rest, and may even then be revered if that body became a unique shelter or nourishment for others. That is what greatness does. Kindly leaves a shelter for us to gather under, where more nourishment can be offered to all things. To me, that's a model of how one can become ripe, genuine, powerful in your work without having to have it be about getting your name on a school. And to trust that doing your best work and focusing less on the part of the equation that involves reputation, networking because you want to bond to other people, networking because you're excited to be with other people, not as a method for getting something done here or there. It's a really different way of approaching the work. Whether that guy likes me or this guy likes me, whether this is somebody I need to cultivate, or all of that stuff, those things can tend to overtake the passion in the work. They can sort of overwhelm it. If you feel status slipping, it's going to affect how you paint. If you think that this group of people wants a certain thing and you feel like you need to give it to them for some reason, that's going to affect how you work. So my slowly growing realization is that my relationship to the status part of the equation has been unhealthy, and that I need to rethink that. I need to step back from that a little bit, not have that be so fraught. So I hope that makes sense. It's something I'll talk about a lot more as we go forward. I really welcome your questions or comments, anything that you might feel. If you are these are questions that you're struggling with, I'd love to hear about it. If you know somebody who's been going through this, or if you feel like there's answers that you have that I'm not seeing, I would love to hear from you. And thanks very much for joining me.